Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. Bob's Classroom episode 3. This is our third episode today. It is a Tuesday episode, so we're going to do some fun things. We're going to put some names on the board. We're going to read some stories. We're going to find out what our new letter is, our new number is, and we're going to find out a lot this week about space. We're going to talk about space. We're going to be talking about space all week, all things space related. We're going to talk about planets and stars. We're going to make our own giant solar system right here in our classroom, which is going to be super cool. We're going to get to travel to them and find out all about the different planets that are out there in this giant universe of ours. Now, we sent a lesson plan home the other day, and hopefully you guys are making your own solar systems in your bedrooms where you can make your own sun and planets and travel with them as well, and we'll all find out about space all together. It's going to be a lot of fun, but let's first start off, as we start off every class, by finding out what names we're going to put on the board. Now, we have our bucket here with our names mixed up inside of here, because remember, we can't put everybody's name on here. We can only put 6. So let's start off with this name right here. Ooh, this is a long name. Let's see if you guys can remember who it is. That's right. It's a name that begins with an A. It is Avianna. Avianna is in our class on the board today. Avi is on the board. Back up just a little bit so you can see me too, okay? Avi is in the class. Avi has a big A in her name, and she has 2 little baby A's in her name as well. Avi is in class today. Let's see who's going to go right underneath Avi. It's another A name. Lots of A's again, just like our first video. This one is... Who can say it? That's right, I hear you. It's Anaya. Anaya is in class with us today as well. She's on the board. And Anaya and Avi both have some similar stuff in her names, doesn't she? Does anybody know what's similar? It's the letter A. They both have big A's, and they both have 1, 2 baby A's. That's right, Anaya and Avianna. And I hear somebody else saying they both have N's in their name. That's right, they do both have N's in their name. Avianna and Anaya. Let's see who's going to go right underneath them. It's a friend. It's not an A name. It's a friend whose name begins with the letter J. That's right. It is our friend. It's Juniper. It's Junie. Juniper is with us today. Juniper's name kind of sounds like Jupiter, which is a planet that we're going to find out something about. It is Juniper. Juniper is in our class today. She's got a big J, and she's got a little baby E in her name. Yeah, you guys found that little baby E right there. We have Avi, Anaya, Juniper, and underneath Juniper is going to be another friend we haven't had up yet. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Who can guess it? Ah, good job, guys. It's Amelia. Amelia is with us today. Hello, Amelia. She has a big E in her name, and Juniper has a baby E in her name. But Amelia has something in common with Anaya and Avianna as well. Do you know what it is? It's that little baby A. There it is again. It's so cute. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more names. The next one is... Who can guess it? It is. It's Tegan. Tegan's on the board. And Tegan has something in common with everybody. She's got baby E, like Juniper's baby E. She's got two baby A's, like Anaya and Avianna. She has a baby A like Amelia. She has an N like Juniper. The only letter that's different is the big T. That's right, the big T. And then we have one. Oh, that's right. And the G. I forgot the G too. If Sagan was up here, it would be very similar. Let's see who's coming up next. It's our last friend of the day to come on the board at the very biggity bottom. Can you guys see that all right? It's a little hard to see down there. It's Miko! Excellent job, guys. It's Miko. Miko's with us today. Hi, Miko. Miko has two baby C's in his name and one big M. One big M. And there's somebody else that has a big M in their name that goes all the way at the top. And who is that? Let's put it up here and see. That's right, it's Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob is at the top of our list. And we have Mr. Bob, Avi, Anaya, Juniper, Emmy, Tegan, and Miko. Good job, guys. Now, who is at the top of the list? I heard Anaya, but it's not Anaya, it's Avianna. Good job, guys. It's Avianna's at the top. Who's at the biggity bottom of the list? It's Miko. Miko's at the bottom of the list. Who is right below Avianna? Right below Avianna is Anaya. Good job, guys. And who is right above Tegan? Right above Tegan. Amelia is right above Tegan. See, I tried to trick you there. You thought I was going to say Miko, but I said Tegan instead. Yeah, pretty sneaky. Who is right underneath Anaya? It's Juniper. That's right, Judy's in there. And that means we need one more name. Who is in between Amelia and Miko? It's a hard one. Think about it. Good job, guys. It's Tegan. Tegan is in the middle. Tegan is the meat of the Amelia Miko sandwich. Patooey, patooey. We're not gonna eat you guys today. That would be disgusting. But we have Miko at the bottom, then Tegan, then Emmy, then Junie, then Anaya, then Avi. So if Miko got in an elevator and went all the way up to Avi, all the way down to Tegan, all the way up to Anaya, down to Emmy, up to Junie, and then up to Mr. Bob, we could have a party. That's right, we could have a super fun space party. Oh, that would be so cool. What would you guys like to bring to our super fun space party? That's good stuff. That is cool stuff. I would love to have that. I like that. I think I would bring a gigantic rocket ship. And we could all get inside and out to outer space. That would be so much fun. What do you guys think, huh? I think it'd be awesome. Well, it is Tuesday, so let's go ahead and get ourselves ready by doing some repeating. I'm gonna make them super extra hard today. Are you ready? Here we go. Ooh. Good job. Good job. What about O E Did you shoosh me? Oh. Did you shoosh me again? Oh. All right. Here we go. Really quiet like a mouse. Boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom, chaka, boom. Hello, everybody. So glad to see you. Hello, everybody. So glad to see you. Hello, I'm Mr. Bob. And I'm glad to see you. Hello, everybody. We're so glad to see you. And we'll start down low. Come on, you guys can get lower than that. Try it. Low. Very good job. It will say 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3. In the middle is 3. We beep our nose. B, 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 B. 2, 1. And we'll jump back up to 5. And in the middle is, that's right, 3. B, B. Oh, go, go. Oh, go, go. B, 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 B. And we'll start off with 1. And we'll go ahead and get up on our feet. And we'll go ahead and do some stretches. We're going to reach all the way up to the top of the trees. Make sure nobody had two. Down past our knees is to our toes. And we'll... Well, that was a high jump. You thought I was going to hit my head? I'm not going to hit my head. I'll be fine. All the way up to the top of the trees is... Down past our knees is to our toes. And we'll... Yeah, right, guys. It is Tuesday, so we're going to get out a shrink ray. And make it really, really small. We'll throw it up in the air. Woo! Whoop! And catch it. And we'll try it again. Woo! Whoop! And catch it. And we'll try it one more time. Woo! Uh-oh. Whoop! Good job. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Bleep. I'm going to shake out my fingers. Shake out my hands. Shake out my arms. Shake out my left foot. Shake out my right foot. Shake out my left leg. Shake out my right leg. Shake out both legs. Shake out my bottom. Shake out my belly. Shake out my head. Now I'm going to shake out my whole body. Now I'm going to... Ah! Where did you guys go? Hello? What did I tell you about going behind me, you goofballs? Let's sit back down. And we'll take it back out of our pocket. Bloop. Oh, and it's so beautiful. It just needs to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to take mine. I'm going to rub it on my face. Oh, my neck, my shoulders, my arms, my elbows, my chest, my legs, my knees. And I'm going to reach up and grab a big, thick rain cloud and... Woo! That always makes me feel so good and gets me ready for my favorite part of the day. It's time to do our calendar. Do-da, do-da. Kinda do our calendar. It's calendar time. Oh, let's see. Do we remember? We're in a new month. It is a month that begins with the letter A. It is the month of Couple of you got it. It's April! April! And it is still the same year. It is 2020, which is 2020. It is April 2020. Very good job. And 2020 or 2020 or 2020, you can say them any way you want. April 2020 is in the season of spring. Good job, guys. And your spring trees should have little tiny nuts and berries and little tiny leaves, but one day those nuts and berries and leaves will grow really big into big leaves and big pieces of fruit, and it will be the season of summer. Oh, summer is a hot season. But it is spring right now. It is April. It is 2020. We know that because we're big, smart kids, but do we know what day it is? Let's see. Boop. Is it Sunday? No, it is not Sunday. Monday? Tuesday? Oh, it is! Good job, guys! Yay! So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, why are you guys laughing? Let's put a big hole next to our... Let's put a big hole next to our Tuesday. And who can tell me how many days until Pizza Friday? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 days until Pizza Friday. But how many days until the weekend? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days. Did you get 4? If you did, give yourself a big clap. I'm so proud of you guys. And we will say bye-bye, calendar. Bye-bye, calendar. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you mañana, which means tomorrow in Spanish, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Okay, we have a brand new number this week and a brand new letter. Let's start out with our letter. It's on green paper, and it is the letter... boop. The letter G. The letter G. Now, do we know any words that begin with the letter G? What about grass and grasshopper? Grasshopper. And what about garden? Or what do you guys think? Those are good ones. And yes, excellent. Gnome? That's a tough one, but you're right. That does begin with a G. Good job. Do we have any friends whose name begin with G? I don't think so. I see a G in Tegan's name, and that means there must be a G in Sagan's name too. So there are 2 G's, little baby G's. What about our friend, boop, boop, little G? Let's read my G book. Now I want to hear excellent reading skills from you guys. I know how well you can do this. Let's see. Little G had a box. Good job. I will find things that begin with my G sound, she said. I will put them into my sound box. Excellent. Little G opened the gate. That's a tough one. And went into the garden. Good reading, guys. Little G found goats in the garden. Excellent. Did she put the goats into her box? She did. Then little G found grass. Lots and lots of green Grass. Excellent reading, guys. She put the green grass into the box with the goats. Good. But the goats ate it all up. Hungry goats. Little G found grapes. Good reading, guys. Lots and lots of grapes. She put the grapes into the box, but the goats ate up all the grapes too. Huh. Must have been very hungry. What could little G do? She found a gorilla. Good reading. She put the gorilla into the box with the goats. Did the goats eat the gorilla? No, that would be goofy. The goats grinned. I mean, smile. The gorilla grinned too. Little G found a guitar. Good reading. She played the guitar. The gorilla danced. Then the goats danced with the gorilla. Everyone giggled. It must have been very funny. Little G found some glasses. She put the glasses on the goats. Excellent reading. Then she found goggles. She put the goggles on the gorilla. Good job, guys. Just then, a goose and gander walked by. What funny goats. What a funny gorilla, said the goose and the gander. They kind of look like ducks, don't they? Little G caught the goose and gander. You belong in my sound box, she said. Excellent reading, guys. I'm so proud of you. The goose got into the box all by herself. I will give you a gift, she said. Then the goose laid an egg made of gold. Whoa. All of it was made of gold. Whoa. That's cool. Little G looked around the garden. What a great group of G sounds, she said. Now on this page here, we have lots of G words because G is a fun letter. Now I'm going to pick some of these G words out. Let's see if you guys can figure out which I'm talking about. What is this G word? Oh, you guys are too smart. It is. It's giraffe. What is this G word? That's a tough one, but you got it. It's globe. What do you think this G word is?
Goldfish.
It is. It's goldfish. Last one. The hardest one. I know you won't get it.
Grasshopper.
Excellent job, guys. It does. It says grasshopper, and that was a really long one. You guys did great reading your G work today. Let's go ahead and see what our number is. It is number 20. Oh, it's a 2 and an 8. Good job. And a 2 and an 8 together is 28. Excellent. Now, some of you say that counting to 28 is super easy, but I think it's kind of hard. So I need your help to do it. I'm going to have to use my fingers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh my goodness, that was really tough. Let's go ahead, since we are about to go into outer space, let's get into our rocket ship and do a countdown. 2. Hop on in. First I gotta shut the door. Put on my helmet. Power up my rocket ship. Boom. Oh, you're right, I forgot the seatbelt. Always safety first. Radar. Boop, 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 boop. Permission to blast off. Permission to blast off in 28 seconds. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! It almost feels like I'm in outer space, especially with all these planets above my head. And we're going to get to that in just a minute, so let's come on back and land. And now that we've landed, we are going to take a short break in just a minute, and when we come back, we're going to take a tour of half of our solar system. 4 planets. Then we'll do our other half of our solar system on Thursday. But before we go, I'm going to teach you, if you don't already know, a really fun song that will help you remember our planets. Are you ready? It goes like this. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are the planets one by one, orbiting around the sun. Yay! Good job, guys. I'll see you in just a minute. Bye. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Right now, I am lying on the floor of our classroom, staring up at half of the solar system that we have hung from our ceiling, and it looks really cool. We're about to go over some of this with you guys. I'm going to show you today the sun. I'm going to show you Mercury. I'm going to show you Venus. I'm going to show you Earth. I'm going to show you our moon, and I'm going to show you Mars. They are the 4 planets that are closest to the sun and closest to us. They're also 4 of the smallest planets. Now, once we get past Mercury, the planets get really, really big. And we'll see them on Thursday. But the first thing we're going to talk about is the sun. The sun is that giant red ball of fire. We see it in the sky all the time. It's actually a gigantic star. And it is pretty close to Earth. It is 93 million miles away. That is really, really far. I don't know why I said it was close. But we're going to turn this around, and we're going to see if we can focus. And here we go. Here is our big sun from our classroom. You can see when you're in our class during the days that this sun takes up almost the whole center of our classroom, and it's very, very, very bright. It is the biggest light that we have in our classroom. It is also the biggest, brightest light that we have on Earth is our sun. Now, when we come back from our sun, we get a little bit closer, we're going to go actually and travel away from the sun to another planet that's really close to the sun. It's called Mercury. We're going to turn our sun off. Boop. And now we're going to travel to the planet of Mercury. There we go. And there is our little planet Mercury. Mercury is pretty close to the sun if we look up. There it is. There is Mercury. Mercury is one of the smallest planets. And it is the closest to the sun. So if it's really close to the sun, do you think that Mercury is hot or cold? Well, you're right. It is very, very hot. You would not want to live on Mercury. Now, Mercury is the closest to the sun, but believe it or not, it's not the hottest. Oh no. The hottest is right next door to Mercury, if we make our way over there. The next planet from the sun and Mercury is Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. It is super hot, over 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Woo! That's crazy. That's 9 times hotter than it ever gets here on Earth. That is insane. That is super duper hot. Venus is also one of the brightest planets. The sun reflects off of it, and we see it in our sky all the time. It looks like a giant star. You can see, boop, there's Mercury. Boop, there's Venus. And there's our sun. Now, if we remember our song, we have Mercury, Venus, and then probably everybody's favorite planet. What planet is this, guys? What planet do you think that is? It's got oceans. One of the only planets that we really think we know of that has oceans. It's Earth. That's right. It's the planet of Earth where we live. And Earth is what we like to call a Goldilocks planet. You know why we call it a Goldilocks planet? Because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It is just right. And this is where we live. Now, Earth has something that lots of other planets have too. We only have one. Do you know what it is? It's a little bit off in space from Earth. Let's see it. It's our moon. Our moon that circles around Earth. There it is. And we see our moon every night. Sometimes we see it during the day. What you're seeing when you see the moon is you're actually seeing the light of the sun reflecting off of it, which is why we get to see the Earth, the moon. Oh, look at our Earth. It looks so beautiful. Boof. So we have the Earth, moon. What planet was this? Venus. That's right. Mercury. And the sun. So we're going to travel to one more planet. It's a planet that's a little bit further away from Earth. It is a red planet. There it is. It is the red planet of Mars. Now, when you look at Mars, you would think, ooh, that place is probably really super hot, right? Because it's red. But guess what? It's red because of the material that it's made out of. That's what makes it so red. It's actually a very super cold planet. Yeah, it's super cold. And not only is it super cold there, but the atmosphere is actually poisonous. You know what that means? It means that if we took our rocket ship and landed right on Mars and we got out without a space helmet on, it would not be good. No, no, no. It would make us very sick. Well, after Mars, you have a super huge planet which we have not visited yet because it is far, far away. And we will be visiting those other 4 planets on Thursday. But right now, going backwards, we have Mars, Earth, our moon. Oh, Venus. Mercury. And our sun. Let's light that sun up. Ah! Don't get too close to the sun, guys. Woo! If you do, it'll be really, really hot. Woo! That was such a fun trip out into our solar system. We got to see the sun. We got to see Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars. I wonder which one was your guys' favorite. Yeah, those are some cool ones. Those are some of my favorites too. I think I like Earth the best because I live here. And I don't know if I'd want to live on another planet. It'd probably be pretty lonely out there in outer space. Yeah, that's what I think too. Well, next week we're going to go ahead and see some more super cool planets. We're going to see Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. 2 of those planets have rings, which is pretty cool. And one of them is the biggest planet. It's huge. You're going to like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to turn this off, take a short break. I have a story to read for you guys, and then we will be all done for the day. I'll see you in just... Hi guys! Welcome back. I hope you liked going around our solar system. It looks really super cool in here. I'll show you all the planets with the lights on and the windows open on Thursday when we're done taking our tour. I will also keep these planets up all year. They will stay up all the way until summertime. So hopefully we will get you guys back in the classroom before summertime gets here so you can see all these super cool planets. It's so much fun. When you're in class with us and we have all the planets up, we talk about them every day. We talk about them for the next couple months. We relate to them, we point to them, we talk about them, and it really helps you guys understand your planets and how big our universe is. I hope this is helping with that in some way. I feel kind of sad that you guys aren't here with me right now, but we'll get through this all together. We're going to close out today by reading one of my favorite books. It's about space, in a way. It's called How to Catch a Star. And I like this book a lot. So if you want to get closer so you can see the pages, that's not a bad idea. Now, this book was written by Oliver Jeffers. And since it doesn't say who illustrated it, that makes me think that Oliver Jeffers probably wrote it and illustrated it, which means he also made the pictures. Let's take a look at this super cool book. Can you see it okay? Once there was a boy, and the boy loved stars very, very much. Every night the boy watched the stars from his window and wished he had one of his very own. Now that would be pretty cool. If I had my own star, I would probably put it in my room. Use it as a nightlight when I get scared at night. He dreamed of how this star would be his friend. They would play hide and go seek and take long walks together. The boy decided he would try to catch a star. Oh, that's not going to be easy, is it? What would you use?
A rocket ship.
A rocket ship would be good. He thought that getting up early in the morning would be best, because then the star would be tired from being up in the sky all night. That's pretty smart. I would be tired. I was awake all night. I'd be tired. The next day, he set out at sunrise. But he could not see a star anywhere. So he sat down and waited for one to appear. Do you think he'll find a star? He waited, and he waited, and he ate lunch. And waited, and waited. And after dinner, he waited some more. Finally, just before the sun was about to go away, Do you see it? Where is it? There it is. He sees a star. The boy tried to jump and grab it, but he could not jump high enough. Have you ever tried to jump up and catch a star? It probably wouldn't be easy. You should try it tonight. So very carefully, he climbed to the top of the tallest tree he could find. But the star was still way out of reach. What else could he climb up other than a tree? Yeah, you could climb to the roof of a house or a tall building. He could climb a mountain, like Mount Everest. He thought he might lasso the star with a life preserver from his father's boat. But it was much too heavy for him to carry. If only he could fly up in a spaceship and just grab the star. But the only spaceship he owned was made out of paper. It didn't fly very well at all. Perhaps he could get a seagull to help. The seagull could fly him up to the sky to reach for the star. But the only seagull he could find did not want to help. I wonder why. Do you think the boy was maybe too heavy for the seagull to pick him up? Maybe the seagull was hungry. Maybe if you gave the seagull a sandwich, he would help. The boy worried he would never catch a star. But just then, he noticed something floating in the water. What is it? I don't see it. Do you see it? You're right. It was the prettiest star he'd ever seen. Just a baby star. It must have fallen from the sky. He tried to fish it out with his hands, but when the boy reached out to touch the star, it just rippled through his fingers. Do you think it's under the water? Do you think it sank? Now the boy was sad, but in his heart, the wish just wouldn't give up. Slowly, he began walking home. Oh, I don't know if I'll ever get a star. And that's when he saw it, washed up on the bright golden sand. The boy had caught a star of his very own. The end. Now that star that he catches at his very own at the end, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a real star from outer space?
I think it's a sea star.
You think it's a sea star or a starfish? It could be. It could be a reflection like what he saw in the water. Or maybe he's using his imagination and he actually did get a star. That would be pretty cool, huh? Well, I hope you liked that story, guys, and I hope you liked our class today. I can't wait to see everybody again. Please watch our shows. On Thursday, we'll film another one where we'll finish going to the rest of our solar system. We've seen Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. We still need to see Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. And it's going to be a lot of fun. The planets get really big. So I hope to see you then on Thursday. Have a great day, everybody. Please, guys, if you like the show, please let us know. Leave us a comment on YouTube or send us something on Bright Wheel. It's really important. I know that you guys are watching it and enjoying it. And if there's something that isn't working or you think can be better, or ideas that you have, or something that you'd like to see on the show that I haven't done yet, I would love to hear it. It works so much better with your guys' participation. If you want to send me a letter or a drawing, please do. I will hold it up right here so all of your friends and you can see it. You can send it right to Persimmon. You can even put it in an envelope, drive by Persimmon, and leave it right on the porch. I'll get it that way too. Whatever works easiest for you. Until then, though, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!